Israel, officially known as the State of Israel, is a Middle Eastern country located on the southeastern shore of the Mediterranean Sea and the northern shore of the Red Sea, bordered by Lebanon to the north, Syria to the northeast, Jordan to the east, Egypt to the southwest, and the Palestinian territories of the West Bank and Gaza Strip, making it a focal point of historical, religious, and geopolitical significance. Established in 1948 following the United Nations partition plan that aimed to divide the British Mandate of Palestine into Jewish and Arab states, the birth of Israel was marked by the Arab-Israeli War and subsequent conflicts that shaped the nation's identity, boundaries, and relationship with its neighbors, evolving over decades through multiple wars, peace agreements, and shifting alliances, particularly with Egypt and Jordan, who signed peace treaties in 1979 and 1994 respectively, while the Israeli-Palestinian conflict remains unresolved, involving issues such as borders, settlements, security, refugees, and the status of Jerusalem, which Israel claims is its undivided capital. Though most countries maintain embassies in Tel Aviv due to its disputed status, Israel's terrain is highly diverse, ranging from the fertile Jezreel Valley and forested Galilee in the north to the arid Negev Desert in the south, with the Jordan Rift Valley containing the Dead Sea, the lowest point on Earth, and the country experiences a Mediterranean climate along the coast, with hot, dry summers and mild, wet winters, while interior regions face more extreme temperature variations, and water scarcity has driven Israel to become a global leader in water conservation and desalination technologies. Home to approximately 9.5 million people, Israel is a multi-ethnic and multicultural society, though predominantly Jewish, with significant Arab minorities, Muslim, Christian, and Druze, as well as smaller communities of Armenians, Circassians, and others, and the Jewish population itself is diverse, including Ashkenazi, European, Sephardi, Iberian, Mizrahi, Middle Eastern, North African, Ethiopian, and Russian Jews, reflecting waves of immigration known as Aliyah, from countries around the world, particularly post-World War II, following the Holocaust, which decimated European Jewry and contributed to international support for a Jewish homeland. Israel operates as a parliamentary democracy with a unicameral legislature called the Knesset, consisting of 120 members elected by proportional representation, and its political system is characterized by a multiplicity of parties and often unstable coalitions, where the president serves as the ceremonial head of state and the prime minister as the head of government, with Benjamin Netanyahu being the longest-serving prime minister in Israeli history, leading multiple governments across different decades. Israel has no formal written constitution but relies on basic laws to define the rights of citizens and the functions of its institutions, and it has a robust judiciary with the Supreme Court playing a key role in reviewing government actions and ensuring the rule of law. Although recent attempts to reform the judiciary have sparked widespread controversy and protests, reflecting deeper ideological divides between secular and religious groups, liberals and conservatives, and Jews and Arabs, Israel maintains a mandatory military conscription system, requiring most Jewish, Druze, and Circassian citizens to serve in the Israel Defense Forces (IDF), while Arab citizens are generally exempt, though some volunteer, and the IDF plays a critical role not just in national defense but also in disaster response, cyber defense, and international peacekeeping. Economically, Israel has transformed from a largely agrarian society in its early years into a high-tech powerhouse often referred to as the startup nation, due to its dense concentration of innovative technology firms, research and development centers, and venture capital investment, with strong sectors including cybersecurity, medical technology, agritech, aerospace, and artificial intelligence, and it boasts world-class institutions such as the Weizmann Institute, Technion, and Hebrew University, contributing to a highly educated workforce. Its economy is further supported by diamond polishing, pharmaceuticals, defense exports, and a growing tourism industry centered on its religious and archaeological sites, including Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, Haifa, Masada, and the Sea of Galilee, as well as its unique natural features like the Dead Sea and coral reefs in Eilat. Tel Aviv, known for its modern skyline, beach culture, and nightlife, serves as the economic and technological hub, while Jerusalem, one of the oldest cities in the world, holds profound religious significance for Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, housing sacred sites such as the Western Wall, Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and Al-Aqsa Mosque, making it a center of both spiritual pilgrimage and geopolitical tension. Israeli society is marked by intense public debate and democratic activism, with vibrant media, strong civil society organizations, and a tradition of political engagement, yet also faces challenges such as socio-economic inequality, housing affordability, tensions between religious and secular communities, and integration of minority populations including Ethiopian Jews and Israeli Arabs. Israel's relations with the broader Middle East have shifted significantly in recent years, highlighted by the U.S.-brokered Abraham Accords in 2020, which led to normalization agreements with the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Morocco, and Sudan, breaking decades of regional isolation and opening new avenues for trade, tourism, and security cooperation. Although tensions with Iran, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and militant groups in Gaza remain high, particularly Hamas, which has launched repeated rocket attacks prompting Israeli military responses, including large-scale operations like Protective Edge 2014 and Guardian of the Walls 2021. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict continues to dominate international discourse, with various peace initiatives such as the Oslo Accords, Camp David Summit, and Quartet Roadmap yielding limited long-term success, and the ongoing expansion of Israeli settlements in the West Bank, the blockade of Gaza, and disputes over Jerusalem exacerbate mistrust, despite efforts by global powers including the United States, European Union, and regional actors to mediate. Internationally, Israel maintains strong strategic and economic ties with countries like the United States, Germany, India, and increasingly with African and Asian nations, while facing criticism and opposition in some international forums such as the United Nations, particularly over its handling of the Palestinian issue and human rights concerns, and its participation in global science, sports, and cultural events underscores its integration into the international community despite regional hostility. Culturally, Israel is a dynamic fusion of ancient traditions and modern innovation, expressed in its arts, literature, film, music, and cuisine, where influences from Jewish diaspora communities blend with Middle Eastern flavors, creating a unique national identity that is both deeply historical and sharply contemporary, and its holidays and rituals reflect a Jewish calendar while Arab citizens celebrate their own religious and national holidays, reflecting a complex societal tapestry. Hebrew and Arabic are the official languages, with English widely spoken, and education is highly valued, with one of the highest literacy and tertiary education rates globally, while healthcare is universal and considered among the most efficient systems in the world. In the religious sphere, Israel is home to the chief rabbinate and various religious authorities, yet debates around secularism, gender equality, LGBTQ+ rights, and religious freedom remain contentious, exemplified by disputes